So, were you speaking parakeet or or what?
I think it's doing its normal, bro. I clicked the link when you text to me, and then it was like, you just joined a recording. Wait, while others join. And I'm like, we're already having a bug, and we just Anchor get better.
They actually just updated it like
Seriously?
an hour ago.
Oh, that's right. I did get the email. Okay, we are good. I forgot about that. They sent me the email yesterday, and I didn't think nothing of it because it's game day for us over here, and I'm just like, eh.
Yep. So there was that. But Devin, would you like to tell our lovely listeners what we watched?
God help me. We watched Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, 1993 version.
It wasn't good.
It was terrible.
Like I said, the movie, monster movie buff, but oh no.
God, would you even call it that? I didn't even know what I was watching half the time.
It's a great question. Sorry, great question. I've got some notes. How well do you remember the movie?
All I know is I felt like I was watching. It didn't even feel like a movie. I felt like I was just watching a really bad comedy show from the 90s. I was like, all right, when can I see these ending credits? It's been 20 minutes already.
I know we watched it on YouTube, but this was like a movie written in like a early 2000s Disney YouTube script-esque, where things didn't completely make sense.
Oh my goodness! Speaking of Disney movies, you won't believe. So I was I decided to start watching Sword Art Online too, right?
Yeah.
I'm picking that back up because I finished the first series. I took a break from the series and I started picking up with the second series. I'm trying to go in order because I need to finish the second series before I start the movie. But anyways, I saw an ad and Disney was like, get pumped for the summer for sports. And and it's like relive all the great sports movies. And Double Team was one of their promotional movies. And I was like, ugh.
Yep. Wait till we get to Den Brother.
No.
Yep. It's about Girl Scouts and the brother takes care of the den.
No. I'm about to start.
I put it on the list just to torture us.
I'm about to start becoming intoxicated for those movies.
Listen. I listen to like the random number generator, which is like a horror movie review, and one of the hosts is like always high when he watches these movies, and he goes, "I'm gonna be honest with you, these are a lot of bad movies, and it enhances them."
I'm telling you, when I watched Friendsgiving, I felt like I was
Dude, I thought I was drunk when I watched it, and I was like, what did I just watch? And I watched it through a second time. I was like, yeah, I watched that correctly. I don't know what it was.
I felt like I was watching somebody's actual Thanksgiving and not a movie. But we'll talk about that movie here later on.
Yeah. Or earlier on. And I don't remember where this is coming out.
I don't either. I know we're just trying to get a bunch done.
Listen, we can get enough under our belt. We can just be loosey-goosey and then film episodes of More Sports and The Random Hour when we need to. Because we're already in that period. We're finishing up that period where we need to get in advance for your job.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that, actually.
And then we'll have enough under our belt if we do maybe like once a week. That when you're out of work, that we can just, stack up episodes for Random Hour and More Sports.
Exactly. Plus the yeah. Anyways, I know we already talked about it, but yeah. So by the time this episode drops out, it's probably not today's date. This is not live.
Yeah, it's currently September 18th, 1986.
Dang. All right. I didn't realize we were that far back, but all right.
Yep. These are really advanced, Devin.
Man, those aliens from the movie must have gave us this technology.
Maybe not those aliens. Maybe some more with cohesion. that don't send toxic husbands to therapy.
Jesus Christ. That's my one complaint about the movie. It also dragged out. We didn't get a lot of the tall woman part. She's like, my life sucks, my life sucks, my life sucks. Oh no, Haley, it's chasing after me. And
I'm gonna be honest with you. I hated everybody like in this movie, and then she turned, and I was like, okay, she's got a backbone now. She got some fire in her. Clearly, this is gonna get better. And then everyone around her is still so fucking stupid.
Bruh, what killed me was that it was one of those movies that did not age well at all. And she's running away from the car, and here's the spaceship. I'm like,
age well? I don't think this aged at all. I don't think this ever was good.
And the sad part is this was an HBO movie.
Yep. Hold up, I gotta check something.
Lord, please check it. If you're doing a fact check, please do it now.
I'm looking up to see the Rotten Tomatoes score.
Oh, hey, also, this is also, hey, Peacock has a bunch of classic horror movies on there now.
Oh, they do? We're gonna have to try that.
All right, did I give you my Peacock stuff, or did you have your own?
I have my own. We talked about it.
I just went on there last night. I saw something. They had sent me an email, and I saw all the classic ones on there.
Yeah, we'll get to that because the next thing on that we're watching next week is actually Bram Stoker's Dracula, 1992, I think.
Yeah, it's a 92. Ooh, I forgot about that one. I'm glad you said something. I gotta watch that one today because that one's a long. It's a good.
Good news. There's like 3 different. Oh, it's 30. Where am I looking at this rating? Because what I'm seeing, Attack of the 50-Foot Woman 1993 is 30% on Tomato Meter, but audience is 67%.
There ain't no way.
Yeah, that doesn't seem right.
There ain't no freaking way that many people saw this movie and thought, oh, it's so great. No, this movie is.
Hey, Devin, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no.
There's obviously there's Attack of the 50-Foot Woman 1958. Okay.
Uh huh.
But there's also Attack of the 50-Foot Cheerleader in 2012.
We'll get to it eventually.
You took that way better than I thought you were.
We'll get to it eventually. I'm not going to be sober for that one.
Fair enough. But the husband was like being horrible, poorly acted, and it was like he was written by what men thought toxic masculinity was. Like toxic masculinity men writing toxic masculinity men. So it was like super potent on how shitty he was. And then I think there was maybe like 3 guys in the movie that weren't awful. And one of them was just like one scene. Other than that, like everybody in this movie was awful. They treated each other horribly. And then she was super whiny until she turned. And
God, yes. I was just like, Lord, can you stop whining?
And then she turned and I was like, yeah, you go, girl.
You were cheering for her?
Dude, she was treated awfully. Like her dad, her brother, her husband, the mistress, like people are just treating her.
I couldn't stand that mistress. That mistress was a B word. Oh wait, we can cuss on here. That woman was a bitch.
But dude, the UFO scene, can we talk about when she first encounters the UFO?
Dude, that scene had me laughing so hard.
She pulled up in the middle of the desert, like in her convertible, looks up, see this blue light, and instead of like, you know how people, if you see like a bright light shining right at you, and you see it's like in the lane in front of you, what do you do, Devin? Would you A, keep driving at full force towards it, squinting your eyes, hoping that it just goes away, seeing that it's clearly in front of you in your lane? B, pull over to the side of the road, wait for it to pass. C, make a UE, like, don't go towards the light.
I'm going with option B.
Okay. Well, she went with A.
I know she went with A. That's like, I'm like, bruh, they couldn't come up with any more creative plot device besides her. Oh, a shiny blue light! I'm gonna drive towards it.
Well, then she like flips off the road or like swerves off the road, and then she sees a UFO and she's just awestruck. And instead of like a normal person, like, oh, something's about to happen, let me speed off. Instead, this woman, just gawks at it like, oh my goodness, that's a UFO, and like sits there for like 5 minutes, and then like a single laser beam shoots down at her special necklace, and then it's only on the like gem in it, which looks like a piece of a chandelier, and they're like, yeah, that looks good.
That sounds about right. I feel like anything we think of that happened in these board meetings or pre-production meetings for this movie probably happened.
And also, why was the UFO so crappily done? It was just like, alright, well, copy and paste in.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like this whole movie was just copied and pasted.
Yeah.
It's like that meme. Hey, bro, can I do your homework? Yeah, but change the answer so we don't look the same. Still looks fucking same.
And then let's not forget, when she's sitting there gawking at it, you just get an upward shot of the car, like with this blue light, and it looks so out of place.
The sheriff in that town and the deputy weren't even that bright. They're like, why is she running away? We gotta go catch her.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I love the sheriff and the deputy because they're like, clearly he was tired and didn't want to be there. And then, wait. Sorry, Devin. I just realized what just popped up on Rotten Tomatoes. National Lampoon's Attack of the 5'2" Woman.
No,
I kid you not.
Hold on, let me look. I want to Google that.
Okay. Well, I'll keep talking. But she made a U-turn like after.
What's it called again? National Lampoon Attack of the 5'2" Woman?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna look it up real fast.
Can't be real. But after being like shot by a laser beam, like a laser pointer.
It's real.
Yep. She
Bro, it's on Tubi.
Do you want me to add it to the list?
Not yet. It'll be on Tubi for a while. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's not rated very high. Jesus Christ, we'll get to it eventually.
My heart bleeds still. I'm just seeing a lot of bad movies. But she constantly catches her husband cheating, like nonchalantly, and I think the father may have orchestrated it, but he's mainly using his daughter to like expand his wealth, and he doesn't care how crappy of a father he is. But can we talk about the fact that she catches him cheating so much, like the owner of the motel and the cops all know her by name, and instead of sympathizing with her, who's clearly a victim here, everybody sympathizes with the husband.
Yeah, I was just scratching my head right there. I was like, this movie is the most dumbest. I thought the bar was set low with the power of Grayskull and the Master Universe, but I think this movie just sunk below it.
Yeah, I think so too. But
at least in the Master Universe, we were learning shit. This movie, I'm just like, I think I'm losing brain cells. I ain't got that many to begin with.
I know you do. I know. Like I was like very disappointed in this movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. But basically, the cheating husband finds out she's talking about UFO, and it's like, I'm gonna use this opportunity to steal money from her so I can get divorced.
Yeah. Wahaha. Great master plan.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to pimp slap 85% of these characters. This movie seems like a macho man's interpretation of female empowerment film, where it's not very like, secure in the idea of female empowerment, but it's like, yeah, we made her big. Like that's clearly the only way we can make her empowered.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say so. I mean, it's the early 90s, so what do you expect?
Good writing.
Great writing. I mean, this movie is just obviously a masterpiece. I mean, just God help us. I will say this: did she not look weird to me when she got bigger? Like they just, I mean, obviously they can't make her.
It wasn't the best CGI, but it was a lot better than it was with the UFO. I will say, like her stomping around the town scene, I was like, I'm not hot. I need to be high for this or something, because it was so bad. It was just like the way she was marching through this little town, and the perspective.
That's what I thought. It kind of reminded me of the old Godzilla movies. I'm like, I'm basically watching an old Godzilla movie.
Dude, Double Team dealt with like the height difference so much better. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Wait, those girls weren't actually 6'2", weren't they? They made people crouch down.
And so, well, they also platform heels, soapboxes.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
I will hand it to them. They use like forced perspective, and they did that a little bit in this movie. But they're like, no, we're just gonna have you stand here, and we're just gonna like cut you out, and then there you go.
oh, 50 foot. God, and I'm pretty sure this movie was also. I feel like this movie was on it had a budget of a porno.
Speaking of that, so the movie doesn't have great lighting. It doesn't do a good job of fleshing out any of their characters. It's like boom, slapped in the face, shitty character. Not to mention nearly every male is toxic, except for like maybe 3 exceptions. No character development other than she's big now, she's got a backbone, and she's got a heart condition because she's so big. But let's kill her.
That was pretty much the whole movie. If anybody's interested in watching this movie, this is the plot. Don't watch it.
Fairly certain this also failed the Bechdel test. Because the only time 2 female characters are talking, it's, listen, I know I have a shitty husband, but you can do so much better. Or, I don't hate you, I sympathize with you, but you could do better. Or it's her talking to the nurse who is dressed like she's on her way to a porno. And it's just
okay, so it wasn't me thinking that. I was like, is this movie on a porno budget, or am I just crazy?
It really, really was. But the horrible lighting, especially for standards of a 90s movie. Like, we've seen an 80s movie with so much better quality than this.
Facts.
The transformation, I'll hand it to them. The heart thing, scientifically sound, but the fact that she falls on electrical power lines and is slightly deterred, and it's just really drowsy now, is very stupid. But the fact that she's in a tub naked, trying to have sex with her husband as a 50-foot woman, and the fact that he rejects her, and she's having super bad chest pains from that, is kind of lacking in logic. But then again, everything else we saw in this movie, it's on par.
I think this was supposed to be. I'm gonna stand with my theory that this movie was supposed to be a porno, and then last minute they were like, "We can't do it."
Well, it's supposed to be a remake, and when she's rampaging, like in this movie, you can see the movie being played in like a drive-in, and I don't know about the continuity of this universe now. So it is. If they could they tell the similarities from the people like watching the movie? I said they all just scream and scatter, and then do they not notice like the people in this movie? If this movie is in continuity in this universe, does nobody realize that the plots are kind of similar? Like similar real world effects?
No, too dumb enough. Not a good world. Too dumb.
Okay. Just thought I would ask.
I just, in my mind, in this movie, I'm like, they didn't flush it out good. This is not like Harry Potter level. Speaking of Harry Potter, I can't wait for the new game to come out next year.
What new game?
You didn't know there's a new game coming out like next year?
I didn't.
I will text you the trailer.
Okay. Well, as you do that, let's go to an ad break.
All right, go ahead. Hello.
Hi, Devin.
Are you still hurting from the intense therapy sessions all week?
I feel like we need more.
Oh no, we're going back with this movie.
Okay, good. This holiday movie, Friendsgiving.
God help us. We need to go straight back to therapy.
I'm going to be honest with you. One of my favorite holidays is Thanksgiving, so I wanted a Thanksgiving movie, which is why I put this on the list and was very adamant about us watching it. Unfortunately, I have horrible luck on Thanksgiving because both my grandfathers died the day after Thanksgiving. And then my great aunt also died the day after Thanksgiving. And apparently, a couple family members way back also died the day after Thanksgiving. So my family has this like perpetual thing of people dying after Thanksgiving. So I may really not be okay after this comes out. We'll see.
God, when is this one coming out?
I don't know right now.
Who knows? It's been a long week of therapy, and
we just got done filming Attack of the 50-Foot Woman, which may be the lowest rated movie we have ever ranked in the series so far.
Oh no, I'm ranking this one pretty well, higher than that one, but still.
Yeah, this one's pretty low. All right, Devin, would you like to tell them? I have a question for you.
Okay.
So your celebrity crush is, what's her name? How do you feel that she's a lesbian in this movie?
At first, at first I was confused because they were talking about men and then women. I was like, oh, she's bi, and then she's like, no, I'm lesbian. I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, Kat Dennings. That's her name. I knew that. I didn't Google that.
I was about to Google that. I was like, shoot, not even follow her on social media.
Listen, when WandaVision came out, he kept texting me or calling me about how hot his wife was.
It's my wife right there.
I was like, what the crap? But yeah, he kept messaging me that, and I didn't know how to feel. I'm just like, listen, man, I'm just here for the show. I don't know what you're on. I'm very confused and scared.
My wife, Kyle. My wife's on TV. Ooh, she looking thick.
Yep, I got several of those texts.
I do enjoy her acting, though.
I will say, one of those texts was just boobies, and I was just like, the maturity level on this text chain is just not there.
Oh Lord! But you know what's crazy about this? First of all, here's my question about this film. You know how they do the which studio like helped with this film?
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I saw Saban Films, Saban created Power Rangers. So I'm over here thinking like, dude, please be a giant turkey monster just comes out and they got to morph into some Power Ranger spinoff.
Well, I'll do you one better. They have very gay mothers. And there's no place.
I saw that and I was scratching my head.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This seems like a movie that if you're high or drunk, this is like really good. Like it's like a masterpiece. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I was very sleep deprived after this movie. I watched it twice.
I was actually watching it while I was working on film because at one point it dragged out, and then the weird. First of all, what kind of movie did you make me watch? Because let's talk about the very first scene when the best friend and her boyfriend are trying to fuck, and homeboy in a damn thong, and she's in a damn leather outfit with a whip spanking his ass. I'm like, what the fuck, Kyle?
I was actually gonna ask you a question. Did the BDSM scene remind you of Megan?
A little bit.
Okay, I just was curious.
At first, I was like, oh god, it's a Saban film. I thought this was gonna be Power Rangers. It's not Power Rangers. It's a damn BDS.
It's not a Thanksgiving movie.
I didn't think it's a Thanksgiving movie. I just didn't expect to see two people get on.
Which brings us to next Thanksgiving. Tune in as we watch the Power Rangers Thanksgiving special.
I think that's actually an episode.
No, that can't be.
Yes, there's a lot of Power Ranger Thanksgiving episodes, and I will find them.
I don't believe you.
They're there, Kyle.
I really don't believe you. But I know you're gonna really enjoy when we ended up watching the Thor movies. You haven't texted me. That's my wife.
That's my wife.
But
I didn't realize how young they all looked too back in 2011. I was like, Lord.
What you guys don't know is we've already filmed Thor, and I'm just thinking right now of her scene where everyone's like, Jane, Thor, Mjolnir.
Giant destroyer guy that just pimps off the shit out of Thor and nearly kills him.
Okay, we don't need to talk about that yet. We've got a full episode to talk about that.
All right. Yeah, let's focus back up.
What'd you think of the camera quality?
Dude, I felt like I was legit watching an actual family dysfunctional Thanksgiving. That's how I felt.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you, the camera in this was horrible.
That's like I feel like somebody was just off in the distance with a camera, like, I'm recording you.
Like it was like camera quality of like a film in the 70s, and I was just very confused. I was like, this came out in 2020. What the crap's wrong with this camera?
It came out in 2020?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! And we thought Attack of the 50-Foot Woman had a low budget. This movie had no budget.
Fun fact: it's rated R.
Oh yeah, no, thanks, Kyle.
You're welcome. But yeah, release date for streaming. What? Was October 23rd, 2020. Get this: it was also released in theaters, but limited on October 23rd, 2020.
No. Why would you? No, don't. It's bad enough you gotta waste your time because you pay for a monthly subscription on Netflix, but at least Netflix has stuff you can watch. Don't waste your hard-earned ticket movie on that.
It was released on Netflix and in movies apparently, but I didn't know it was released in movies.
No.
We should talk about the characters.
God, they're all very one stereotypical characters.
They weren't stereotypical. What the fuck were these characters? They were like randomly generated, and they're like had a wheel going, and they're like, yes, I got this trait, and we got drunk and high. Creepy third wheel.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you got the. What was the dynamic with the two best friends? Were they dating?
I don't know if they were dating and exes or if they were siblings. It was very unclear.
I was so confused because I was like, "Wait, did y'all used to date?" Because they were like, "Just drop it. I had a kid. So what?" I was like, "What?"
Like it seemed like they were exes, but at the same time, not exes. Would you like for me to describe the characters that are showing up to this Thanksgiving meal.
Lord, you got the dang new boyfriend that's a hippie.
Well, let me describe it. I wrote notes on it.
Good, go ahead.
All right. So we got the lesbian denim love interest. Okay. The
Okay.
chapstick lesbian. The witch lesbian against capitalism. Botox.
I like those scenes, by the way.
I'm gonna be honest with you. When the love interest is just randomly showing up, it's like, who let you in? Who are you? And then, but they were hilarious because they're like, they knew they were out of place, so they were like doing their own things. And then
See, I like the scenes where they're like, oh, my name's Betty. I'm a DJ lesbian, and I like to hold you down and have a good time. And I was like, what?
It was so out of place and so hilarious.
But those were me. That to me was funny, where it just panned to them, and you know, had like whatever, like the cool little background effect around their faces. I was like, that's good. That was a good one.
So then we have Botox Bimbo, mansplaining white guy, gay guy with a missing brother.
He kept every time he was on screen. Yeah, so my brother went missing. He'd be on the corner. So my brother went missing. I'm like, motherfucker.
And then as he keeps telling you about it, we keep finding out more information about his missing brother, and you just get more questions like, wait, what? What?
I'm telling you, bro. It's just that character. I was like, what?
He was one of my favorite characters, I'm gonna be honest with you. The gay characters were really good, except for Kate Dennings' character.
She didn't know what she wanted.
Yeah, it was very clear. And then you had bad mother figure, and then you had British white guy with cultural diversity, party mom with drugs, Shaw woman, an ex-boyfriend who's too perfect to be true, a blonde main character, the baby not played by Devin, a fourth but heartbroken lesbian, a that's not my wife guy, or sorry, that's my wife guy.
You forgot about the two token black characters.
Yeah, I included those. The mom on drugs, and then that's my wife guy.
Oh, poop. I'm sorry, I forgot that mom had drugs. I was trying to remember which one had the drugs.
Yep.
Because they're over there in the dang patio. They're like, the baby's asleep. Let's get wasted. I'm like, bruh.
Parenting. 2 out of 10.
No, worse than that.
Well, at least they took the kid to the hospital.
Yeah, because he ate a peanut.
And he had a peanut allergy.
I mean, yeah. I'm just like, what?
I can't tell if this is a lesbian representation or an excuse to talk about lesbian stereotypes. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, some of the jokes in here were funny, but other than the ones that didn't land were just, like, very uncomfortable.
See, this movie didn't make me laugh. This movie made me question whether or not I was watching a movie the entire time. Because it was just like, they're like, hey, let's have Thanksgiving. And then you have Kate Dennings' character. She's like, fuck you guys, I'll never find love. She takes the damn baby and goes watch damn football. I'm like, what?
Yep. And then the hospital was way too quiet for a Thanksgiving. Hundreds of people burned their houses down trying to make turkeys here.
Really?
Yep. They had a whole, like, series. What was it? State Farm commercials about it?
Oh, I didn't realize State Farms did a commercial about it.
Yeah, turkeys. It was, like, a huge thing when we were kids.
Huh.
We eat KFC.
Oh, KFC. I don't know. I had KFC, like...
I take that back. We eat KFC for Christmas. And then Thanksgiving we have a turkey. But we always get a bucket of chicken for Christmas.
I could go for some turkey right about now.
Yeah. But I'm out of notes, Devin.
You're out of notes?
Yep.
Wow, well, this was a short episode.
I told you. Would you like to talk about the characters?
You had the. Yeah, let's talk about them real quick. I can scrape up several minutes.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Ben Stiller was a producer. Yeah.
Not the Ben Stiller, not the Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
I need to have a talk with Ben Stiller. He knows better. I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed.
Hold up. You know Ben Stiller?
I wish I did.
Have we even watched a Ben Stiller movie?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I do want to watch Dodgeball. Is Dodgeball on Netflix? I keep wanting to watch Dodgeball.
Please hold. Dodge these nuts.
Dang it.
It is currently not. It's on Apple TV, Amazon, YouTube, and Google Play. All for like $3.99.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. It'll be on there eventually.
Yeah. Patience.
No, we haven't watched a Ben Stiller movie yet, and I'm not counting this garbage as a Ben Stiller movie.
Yep. So yeah, I didn't like this movie.
I didn't either. I think it's time we need to go back to therapy.
Devin, do you have anything to add?
I mean, we pretty much covered the bases. Like, I just feel like this wasn't really a movie. I just felt like I was watching people's Thanksgivings, and then, you had Katie Darren's character where she wanted love, but every time that her friends would bring her a friend, she was like, ugh, and then she'd run off pouting.
There was a lot of unclear stuff. There was a lot of gaps in here. And I had a lot of questions. Like, a lot of the relationships weren't really fleshed out.
That's what I'm saying.
Once again, in this movie series that we're doing, we have shitty parents.
Lord, do we have a
staple in movies?
So it's a staple in movies so the main character can grow and be independent.
It's fucking stupid.
Ah, well, welcome to cinema.
I don't like it. Take it back.
No, you can't take it back.
But do you have anything to add?
Before
we rate it.
I'm trying to think. I mean, overall, I did not enjoy this movie. I felt like I was watching a very weird Thanksgiving.
I think this is one of those movies that you put on with a friend, and you guys are like drunk or high. And I think it improves it. Either that, or you have somebody with you to like laugh at it with. Because it wasn't a horrible movie. It really wasn't that great either.
It's like, I'm ready to rate it if you are.
Okay. What do you rate it?
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Really?
Take that back. I'm giving it a 2.
Okay.
Because it wasn't terrible. The acting wasn't terrible neither. It was just a weird movie.
You know what's ironic?
What?
I rate it 2.
You rated it?
Yeah.
He said rated it 2 too. So it's at a freaking 4 out of 20.
Yep. So definitely not the lowest. Wait, but it's still rated lower than what's it called?
Our first episode?
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah, because that's a 6, isn't it? Like, we both rated it 3.
Oh, that's right, we did.
Huh? Who would have thought that?
Huh. Well, at least the Power of Grayskull, we can learn something.
So, Devin, would you like to tell our lovely listeners, give it a howl at what we're watching next Sunday?
Is it Christmas at Murray's?
No, it's Teen Wolf, 1985.
Oh, poop. I thought we were going down the list of the holiday movies by the time this release date. Gotcha.
Nah, remember the first, because I really wanted to watch Teen Wolf. Kind of regret it.
Oh, that's right. We just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teen Wolf, everybody. Yeah. See, I knew that. I had to.
In your defense, though, like, I will admit that we're recording these a bit out of order.
Yeah, for real. But I mean, it's a good thing too, because like last weekend I couldn't. Megan was in town. I couldn't do it. I think you were busy with work. Where did I call you Sunday? Try to record Sunday.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember.
I don't remember neither.
Yeah, but yeah. Because of Teen Wolf, I ended up watching the series because I wanted to, and now last night I finished season 3.
Did you really?
Yeah.
How many seasons are there?
I got like 3 more seasons left.
Sheesh, you're flying through them. Are you at the guard shack, or are you just enjoying? Are you just been watching
I'm
them?
doing it on my spare time. It's like I'll watch a bunch of the movies for the podcast, and I'll take a break while watching it.
That's like one of the Transformers shows on your Netflix I've been watching. I got like an episode left.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty good. And the newer Transformer series that are Netflix exclusives. I'm enjoying them so far.
Yeah, but Devin, I think it's about curtain call. So what's your last words?
Let's see, my last words. Have a good Thanksgiving, everybody.